Albert Einstein, the genius who changed the world. What if I told you that a single man changed the way we understand the universe? That time and space bend and reality itself is not what we think it is? This man was Albert Einstein, and his ideas reshaped the world forever. But behind the equations and the wild hair was a rebel, a dreamer, and a man with a fascinating story. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879 in the German Empire. Unlike popular myth, Einstein was not a terrible student, but he was different. He hated rigid school structures and preferred to think freely. At the age of 5, his father gifted him a compass, and young Albert became obsessed with the invisible forces guiding the needle. That was the moment he fell in love with physics. As a teenager, Einstein taught himself advanced mathematics and physics, far beyond what his peers were learning. He would often contemplate deep questions about light, space, and however his nonconformist attitude led to clashes with his teachers, who saw him as unteachable. In 1905, while working at a patent office in Switzerland, Einstein published 4 groundbreaking papers in a single year, now known as his Annus Mirabilis, or Miracle Year. These papers introduced the theory of special relativity, the photoelectric effect, which won him the Nobel Prize, and the famous equation E=mc². At just 26 years old, he had changed physics forever. His paper on special relativity shattered classical physics by proving that time and space are not absolute, but relative to the observers. His work on the photoelectric effect laid the foundation for quantum mechanics, revolutionizing our understanding of light. And of course, E=mc² showed that mass and energy are interchangeable, a concept that would later have profound implications for nuclear power. Einstein wasn't just a genius, he was a rebel. He spoke against war, nationalism, and blindly following authority. He was a pacifist, a lover of music, and a man who once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." But as much as he defied norms, he also faced opposition. His radical ideas were rejected at first, and he struggled to find a university job. Yet he never gave up. Few people know that Einstein was also an accomplished violinist. He often found solace in music, playing Mozart and Bach whenever he needed to think or relax. He believed music and physics were deeply connected. Both were about uncovering harmony in the universe. In 1919, a solar eclipse proved Einstein's general theory of relativity was correct. Light from distant stars bent around the sun, just as he had predicted. Overnight, he became a global celebrity. Newspapers called him the new Newton. His theory redefined gravity, not as a force, but as a curve in space-time itself. This discovery didn't just change science, it changed Einstein's life. Suddenly, he was thrust into the spotlight, admired and criticized by scholars and the public alike. But fame never distracted him from his pursuit of knowledge. But fame didn't shield him from danger. As Hitler rose to power, Einstein, a Jewish scientist, became a target. He fled to the United States in 1933, never to return to Germany. He would later write a letter to President Roosevelt warning of Nazi atomic ambitions, indirectly leading to the Manhattan Project and the atomic bomb, a weapon he deeply regretted contributing to. Einstein once quoted, "If I had known, I would have become a watchmaker." Despite this, Einstein continued advocating for peace, warning against the dangers of nuclear war for the rest of his life. He became a symbol not just of intellect, but of conscience. Even in his final years, Einstein remained active in science, and he refused political positions and instead devoted his time to a theory of everything, an unfinished dream. On April 18, 1955, Albert Einstein passed away, but his ideas lived on. Today, GPS, nuclear energy, and modern physics all owe their existence to his work. From black holes to time travel theories, his ideas continue to shape our understanding of the cosmos. Einstein's work has stood the test of time, proving that true genius is not just about intelligence, but about curiosity, persistence, and imagination. Albert Einstein wasn't just a scientist, he was a visionary. His name has become synonymous with genius. But more than that, he taught us to question, to imagine, and to dream beyond what we see. As Einstein once said, "The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing." Did you know that Einstein's brain was actually preserved for study after his death? Or that he was once offered the presidency of Israel but turned it down? He also had an unusual dislike for socks, calling them an unnecessary invention. And despite his brilliance, he loved sailing but wasn't very good at it. As we come to the end of our discussion, let us take a moment to reflect on the extraordinary legacy of Albert Einstein. A man whose name is synonymous with genius, Einstein redefined our understanding of the universe with his groundbreaking theories of relativity, altering the course of science forever. But beyond his brilliance in physics, Einstein was a visionary, a man who championed peace, intellectual curiosity, and the boundless power of imagination. He believed that knowledge should serve humanity, and his ideas continue to inspire innovation in fields far beyond science. His words remind us that imagination is more important than knowledge, and that life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Today, as we honor his legacy, let us embrace his spirit of curiosity and courage. Let us challenge the limits of what we know, push beyond barriers, and strive to leave the world better than we found it. Thank you.